What's up guys, it's Humphrey here. So today I wanted to share with you guys the top 5 cryptocurrencies to invest in right now. I've been getting a little bit more into cryptocurrencies and I'm really excited to share with you guys my list today. So when it comes to investing in cryptocurrencies, I've been looking at it with the following investment philosophy and mindset. So number 1, I'm only putting a portion of my overall portfolio dedicated towards cryptocurrencies, and that portion of my overall portfolio I'm definitely willing to lose. Number 2, I like to look at a cryptocurrency's fundamentals, see if I agree with it, and then invest accordingly. Basically, I want to preface this with the fact that I am not the most technical guy out there, but I do pride myself in the ability to fundamentally understand cryptocurrencies and whether or not they'll be here for a very long time. So with that being said, in today's video, I'm going to go over how I like to research cryptocurrencies, the top 5 cryptocurrencies to invest in right now, explained in a very simple manner from my understanding. As always, timestamps will be available and as chapter markers, so if you just want to skip around to see what cryptocurrencies I talk about, you definitely can, but if you do watch this video all the way through, it does help my channel out tremendously, so thank you if you do that. Also, a large portion of my viewers are currently not subscribed, so if you do end up enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind later. So there are 5 steps that I take whenever I'm researching a cryptocurrency that I'd love to share with you guys today before we get into the list. Number 1, if you are interested in the cryptocurrency, you want to try to read the white paper. Now, the white paper for any said cryptocurrency is like a stock's 10K or 10Q or even a fund's prospectus. It basically gives you a summary of what the cryptocurrency is about and what it's trying to achieve. The second step that you can take is just to read the website of that cryptocurrency. So typically on the website, it's a little bit more done in layman's terms so that you can understand it. And also the cryptocurrency website typically will list out the roadmap of the cryptocurrency, what the cryptocurrency is trying to achieve, and the certain vision for that cryptocurrency itself, as well as sometimes it even goes into the supply considerations of how the tokens are created. Speaking of supply, that's my number 3 step whenever I'm researching a cryptocurrency. I want to figure out how that token is being created, how it's being consumed, and if there is a cap on the supply, what it is. Number 4, I like to figure out how good the team is. Do you trust the team? Do you trust their backgrounds? Are you all about what the founders are about? Sometimes you can tell a lot by how a cryptocurrency project is going to do just based on how good the team is also. Just like investing in a stock of a company, you want to know who the leadership is because that's going to drive the overall vision and progress of that cryptocurrency. The 5th step I like to take is just to look at some websites or forums or just kind of figure out what people are saying about the cryptocurrency, both on the pros and cons side of it. Now, there are some other factors that we can look at when researching a cryptocurrency, but I like to stick to those 5 steps. I'm sure I'm missing some of them, but if you are interested in a full comprehensive guide on how to research cryptocurrencies yourself, Binance actually has a pretty good one, which I will link in the description below for you guys. All right, with that being said, let's get into the top 5 cryptocurrencies to invest in. And number 1 on the list is actually Bitcoin. No surprise there. Bitcoin is the cryptocurrency king. It's known as digital gold. And actually, it's been around the longest out of all the cryptocurrencies. It's the pioneer of the blockchain technology itself. It's currently hovering around a $1 trillion market cap, and it's definitely because it's been around the longest. There's a lot of institutional adoption, and most people, whenever you talk to them, they understand what Bitcoin is or at least have heard of it. Now, Bitcoin has been on a tear as of recent. This year to date alone, it's up over 60% this year, and it's currently trading at about $55,000 per coin at the time of this recording. There are 18.9 million Bitcoins in circulation right now, with a total max cap of 21 million Bitcoins that will ever be created. Now, if you are a little bit confused on how Bitcoin or decentralized currency or how the blockchain actually works, I have a lot of beginner videos on that subject that I will link for you guys in the description below as well as right up here. In terms of investing in cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is one of the best places to start, especially if you're a beginner because of how straightforward and easy it is to understand. Also, Bitcoin isn't going to be as volatile as some of the other cryptocurrencies out there. In fact, it's probably going to be the least volatile out of all of them. I personally don't think Bitcoin is going to go anywhere in the future. If anything, I actually see more organizations, institutions, and even governments adopting it, especially because it was the first cryptocurrency and it's very straightforward to understand. All right, guys, number 2 is Ethereum. So Ethereum is a smart contract platform and is our number 2 pick of the day. Now, Ethereum is the 2nd largest coin by market capitalization with over $400 to $450 billion in market cap. It's important to note that Ethereum is the platform, but Ether is actually the currency that you will be investing in when you're buying Ethereum. Ether is used to pay gas fees on the Ethereum network. As my friend Brian Jung likes to say, if Bitcoin is digital gold, then Ethereum is more like electricity. Ethereum's goal is to be a platform for smart contracts to execute on, as well as having other cryptocurrencies built on its own platform. Ethereum's main differentiating factor to Bitcoin is the fact that it runs smart contracts. So smart contracts are lines of computer code that automatically get executed whenever certain conditions are met. Developers are making apps on the Ethereum network to run smart contracts. Ethereum smart contracts could actually replace how real-world transactions are currently being done just on the Ethereum network. For more information on smart contracts, because I know it's a little bit confusing, I do have a beginner video that actually describes exactly what they are in my What is Ethereum video that I will also link right up here. Currently, Ethereum is trading at about 4,000 to 4,100 a coin, which is pretty crazy considering a year ago it was trading for maybe $130, $200 a coin. Right now, the current market capitalization of Ethereum is around $460 to $470 billion. It's interesting to note that the Ethereum supply is currently at around 115 million tokens in circulation, but the interesting thing about Ethereum right now is that tokens can be infinitely created, which is one thing I don't really love about Ethereum. There are going to be some updates made with Ethereum in the form of Ethereum 2.0. Now that's supposed to release sometime this year. I think it is a little delayed, but Ethereum 2.0 is going to address some of the supply issues that Ethereum currently has. All right, guys, number 3 is actually one of my new favorite cryptocurrencies out there, and it's Cardano, or the token is actually ADA. Cardano is another smart contract platform, but it actually aims to be a little bit better than Ethereum in terms of scale, speed, and energy efficiency. Now, I just recently made a Cardano video myself, so if you'd like to check that out, it seems like I just make a bunch of videos on all these different cryptocurrencies, which is definitely true. So check that out. It's going to be linked right up here. Cardano was founded by one of the ex-founders of Ethereum by the name of Charles Hoskinson, and the project was launched in 2017. The main differentiating factor between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano is that Cardano operates using what's called a proof of stake consensus model. What that means in a quick second is that Cardano allows the people that are actually holding Cardano, the stakeholders, to actually verify and validate transactions. So the more Cardano you hold, the better of a chance that you have to actually get these tokens back through what's called proof of stake. And so it really incentivizes the stakeholders to stay on the Cardano network. In the Bitcoin and Ethereum model, you have what's called proof of work. So in proof of work, you have miners, and miners are actually solving computational puzzles using their computers to verify and validate transactions on those blockchain networks. The proof of work model is just not as great as the proof of stake model because it doesn't really incentivize people to stick around on those blockchain networks. Cardano is a really good hedge against Ethereum because we're still not too sure what's going to become the de facto smart contract platform of the future. There is a possibility in which Cardano and Ethereum just coexist. That's a very real possibility, but having some Cardano in your portfolio is going to hedge your risk a little bit against Ethereum. Another reason I really like Cardano is that they're seeking to be the internet of blockchains later on in their roadmap. So what that means is that they're trying to connect different blockchains together, allowing you to transfer assets from one blockchain to another. Currently, more than 70% of all ADA tokens are being staked in the Cardano network itself. So that actually results in a smaller supply and also lower price volatility for Cardano as a whole. ADA has a max supply of 45 billion tokens, and right now there are about 31.9 billion that exist in circulation right now. Cardano is currently trading at $1.75 per coin at the time of this recording, which means that it has a market cap of around $55 to $56 billion. To give you some context into where the price of Cardano could be in the future, well, Bitcoin's market cap is $1 trillion, Ethereum is $460 billion that we said earlier, and gold sits at around $11 trillion in market cap. If you think Cardano could get to around a $500 billion market cap one day, which is around half the size of Bitcoin or around roughly the equivalent market cap of Ethereum, then the current price of $1.75 per token could actually become closer to $16 per token. All right, the number 4 cryptocurrency to invest in is actually Internet Computer. And you're probably thinking, Humphrey, what the hell are you talking about? I've never heard of Internet Computer before. Internet Computer is a coin that I actually learned about through a friend of mine because she used to work at Dfinity, which was the foundation that actually created the Internet Computer coin. The Dfinity Foundation, which is a nonprofit scientific research organization, actually raised $121 million from popular venture capitalists as Andreessen Horowitz and SV Angel. What's crazy is that Dfinity has been working on the Internet Computer silently for the past 5 years, so silently in fact that it actually went initial coin offering this past Monday, May 10th. Not only that, on its ICO day, it was immediately trading on Coinbase Pro, which is extremely hard to land. Usually coins have to be around in existence existence for a while before Coinbase adopts it, but in this case, it was initially listed right away on Coinbase. So what is the internet computer and why is there so much hype around it? Let me explain. Right now, the internet is a network that connects everyone and everything, but as a result, the internet right now is extremely privatized, so everything runs on private infrastructure. If you want to connect to a website, that website is most likely ran by a data center, which is most likely controlled by Amazon Web Services. Dfinity and the internet computer are looking to decentralize that whole experience for not only developers, but entrepreneurs as well. The founder of Dfinity said it best: if you're trying to create something as an entrepreneur right now on the internet, you have what's called platform risk. So the internet computer is looking to actually just get rid of platform risk entirely. Let's use the example of an app on the Apple App Store. Right now, you can put your app on the Apple App Store, and every time you make a sale, Apple will take a 30% cut of your revenue. Now, if Apple wants to change that rule and make it 35%, you really have no say in the matter. If they want to make it 50%, you have no say either. Similarly, if you're a content creator like I am, if you're on Vine, for example, as a platform, or let's say TikTok, and one of those platforms goes down, then your entire business is kind of shut down by this platform risk. The internet computer wants to give people a place to develop apps and websites which aren't going to be subject to platform risk. As a result, it's looking to basically open up the internet to host more things and more services in a decentralized way. Right now, a lot of how you experience the internet is in the hands of big tech, so the Google, Facebook, and Amazons of the world, and the internet computer is what it's looking to do is level that playing field and make it open for everyone. That's why I like it. The other reason why the internet computer is cool is that it runs in 48 different independent data centers, so in case one of them gets hacked or compromised, you still have 47 others that are running the ecosystem. By the end of the year, the internet computer seeks to have 123 different data centers up and running. Currently, the ICP coin is trading at around $367 a coin, but it's extremely volatile. And as of right now, they're the 8th largest cryptocurrency by market cap. Now, there were 469 million coins created, but as of right now, only 26% of them are actually in circulating supply. So it's about a total of 123 million. This is one of the coins that I bought on day one, May 10th, and I'll be dollar cost averaging as I see fit throughout the next few months. Of course, with any new ICO, it's going to be extremely volatile, so make sure you do your own research when it comes to this stuff. Don't simply just copy what I do just for the sake of doing that, but ICP is definitely one of the more interesting plays out there as of right now because it is so new. All right, let's talk about the last cryptocurrency on our list today, and that's actually going to be Chainlink. So Chainlink looks to connect smart contracts to the outside world, and I think it's making for a really great use case right now. For example, let's say you had a smart contract between you and a friend. You both bet on the NBA championship and who was going to be the eventual winner. You believe that the Golden State Warriors are going to win the NBA championship, and if you do win, then your friend's going to owe you $1,000 through that smart contract. The problem is that the smart contract doesn't know who wins the NBA championship. So Chainlink is looking to basically connect those dots and input that data from the outside world, who the winner of the NBA championship is, into the smart contract so that your smart contract automatically executes when the NBA championship is eventually won by the Golden State Warriors. One of the main features of Chainlink is what's called an oracle, and an oracle is a third-party service that's inputting the outside data into the blockchain. To make sure that the data isn't corrupt, inaccurate, or dishonest, Chainlink actually gets that data from a number of different oracles, and what it does then is it discards any outliers and it ensures the validity of that data through the blockchain. It's a pretty interesting concept, and right now Chainlink is still one of the cryptocurrencies I've been researching, but so far I've been resonating with Chainlink more than some of the others. The total supply of Link tokens is capped at 1 billion tokens, and right now there are about 419 million of them in circulation. The current price is around $47 per Link coin, and out of all the cryptos listed today, this will probably be my smallest position. The other 4 cryptos listed in today's video, which are Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, and Internet Computer, actually comprise 95% of my total crypto portfolio. So Chainlink is my smallest position, but if I do increase it, I will be sure to let you know. Now, as always, guys, with cryptocurrency, it's extremely volatile. Not only could it go up 20x, it could also go down by 80% in a single day. So just keep that in mind when you are investing cryptocurrencies and doing your own research. If you do have a favorite cryptocurrency, make sure to let me know in the comments. And as always, drop a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure to get some free stocks with the links down below, as well as get $10 in free Bitcoin whenever you sign up on Coinbase with my referral link as well. Lastly, thanks to all my Patreon supporters. If you'd like to see what I invest in, consider supporting the Patreon. It helps keep this channel going as well, and I'll leave the link for that in the description below as well. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.